And again, back on Q's TV here in South Dakota, Brian Higgins, Tammi Reiss. We got to talk to Tammi for a variety of reasons here today. For one, you and Dawn Staley go as far back as you want to go, the old great guard duo at Virginia. What's it like going to be like tomorrow to see her on the opposite sideline?
It's pretty special. You know, it's been quite a few years since we had that last experience, which was not good for either one of us, losing to Stanford in the semis. But you know, just to see her again and get to compete from a coaching standpoint. Now, I'm not the head coach, but, you know, to be on the sideline with her and get after it is pretty special.
Are you going to talk before the game, or is that all till after the game's over?
We just saw each other in the hallway, but out of mutual respect, I know she's preparing her team, I'm preparing mine, and it's all about competition now. And there's no two fiercer competitors, I think, than we are when we were players. So it's the same thing coaching, and I respect what she has to do to get her team ready. But it was a mutual hug. So good to see you. Now let's get after it.
All right, Tammi, the game tomorrow, you got experience also playing in the Sweet 16. You did it all 4 years, right, of your career. What was it like the first time? You were a freshman to be in this environment without having the previous experience as you did later in your career?
You know, the first time was a little bit overwhelming, and we played Tennessee, who was a very, very good team. We weren't expected to be there. We got there, and all the peripheral things, the interviews, the media, all those things were different than during the regular season. So that first time was an experience. And then once you get a taste of it and you understand everything that goes along with being here, it became routine, and it was easy. But the first time can be a little bit overwhelming. You know, the bright lights turn on and the big stage and all the other things that go along with not just playing the game. The game's easy. It was handling everything else.
Well, and lastly, Tammi, about this game for this Syracuse team, it is their first time here in the Sweet 16, but I think they were expecting to be here, so it's a little bit different maybe than you guys. How do you feel this team, this veteran team, is ready to handle this first-time experience?
I think they're ready. The key is our veteran leadership. You know, our seniors, you know, they expected to be here. They've played this team twice. We've already played Tennessee. So they're not overwhelmed by any stretch of the imagination, and they're not scared. You know, they respect our opponent. They respect South Carolina a great deal, but they're ready to rumble. They're ready to take them on, and hopefully the third time's a charm.
All right, that's Tammi Reiss. She knows the Sweet 16 stage well. Beyond this court tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip, Syracuse and South Carolina.